Favorites.
Hi, you from Gainsivile?
So hard to stop the people. Is it because of the dress?
Subscribe.
Oh, I think I found some more Hare Krishnas.
Oh my god! Pause!
No.
You're at the corner of it.
Hare Krishna everybody. Today in this video I'm gonna be sharing 3 reasons why I wear a spiritual dressing code all the time. Make sure you check the 3rd one. The real purpose of this video will be conveyed in that part. But just before, today we're in Gainesville, University of Florida. We're gonna be asking about spiritual dressing code. Let's see what the students' reaction is. What do people think? Why we are dressed like that? Why there's a spiritual dressing code? Is that necessary? For what is it necessary? Is that beneficial? Let's catch some nice bright-minded students and get their opinion. See what they think. Let me know what do you think down in the comments below. Share, like, subscribe. Gonna see you all in a bit. And of course, let me know down in the comments below your opinion on this topic. What do you think? Hare Krishna. Kif halik? Oh, I'm making this short video about spirituality. Would you like to participate? Here, let's try to get this guy. I think he's gonna be receptive. What's your name?
Jerry.
Jerry, nice to meet you. Ramachandran.
Estelle.
Estelle. Alex, nice to meet you.
Leanne.
Leanne, nice to meet you.
Nice
Hare
to meet
Krishna.
you.
Have a good day.
Kristen.
Kristen, oh, like Krishna, awesome.
Drake.
Drake, nice to meet you. Ramachandran, the living. Javier, nice to meet you. Ramachandran, the living. They ask people about spiritual dressing code. What do you think? Is that necessary to like express spirituality? What would you say?
Sister and I live together,
No,
and
not
she
for
has a
someone
copy.
you don't know, someone random. You know?
I think if it's like a part of something that you grew up as, that it would be helpful for you, yeah.
But it's not like an essential or necessary thing to do.
No.
Okay, cool. And why still like spiritual people? Take a little one and give it to someone on the plane.
No, I can't take it. Actually,
Here.
I'm trying to reduce my physical possessions at
Oh,
the
this will
moment
help
so I
you.
can travel. It is lighter. Thank you.
Why would you say some people do still take to it? If it's not something like essential, necessary. Is it like beneficial in a way, or
I mean, maybe it makes you feel more comfortable as a person, and
something individual?
yeah,
Okay.
like I dress like this because I like to dress like this.
Yes.
It makes me feel comfortable.
Yes.
You might like to dress like that because it makes you feel comfortable.
Question of individuality and taste.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Jerry. Jerry? Right.
Yes.
Awesome. Hare Krishna. Just spirituality a little bit? Meditation maybe?
I'm Christian, so
Christian.
Yeah.
Great. This is the most spiritual religion ever. High five. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Dante.
Dante, nice to meet you. Ramachandran, the living monk. You can find me on social media, YouTube, Instagram, like that. And today I ask people about spiritual dressing code. Do you think it's necessary? Is it beneficial? Why people do it? What would you say? Is it like a good thing, spiritual dressing code? Is something that keeps us apart, or?
I mean, I don't really care about it personally because I feel like people can dress the way they want to.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
like if it,
Individuality.
Yeah.
Right? Expression.
so I feel like if they feel like that they should dress spiritually, that they're allowed to. Some people might say it divides them because it's different religions and everything, but when it comes to like making friends or just respecting people, I don't think religion should play that big of a deal in it. I think
Yeah.
people should just have their own choice of expression.
Yeah.
and everything.
What would you say is the effect, like the outcome in terms of like how people perceive a particular person who is dressed in a spiritual or religious dressing code?
I feel like it depends on the person, because personally, me, I feel like that sort of just says that they're spiritual, that they really care about their religion
Okay.
and about God. Oh, some people will be like, oh, they're trying to be different, they're trying to stand out and do something different. Some people might get angry about it because
okay.
they don't believe in that religion.
Awesome. Thank you, Dante. Thanks. Have a good day. Hey, cool glasses, man. You heard about meditation yourself, yoga? Number 1. It makes it easy to choose your association. Spiritual life is not an external thing, but people are very much into externals. And many times I would experience that people will come and approach me to ask something spiritual just because I'm dressed in spiritual dress. This certainly helps the people around me to right away engage and talk about spiritual life, the real important subject matter. And that's what I'm always interested in. If I would think about an analogy that conveys that message, perhaps just like when you see a policeman dressed in a police uniform, you will immediately think about asking him something that pertains to law enforcement. And if you ask him something general, I'm sure it will not be about something illegal. So in a similar way, when someone sees someone dressed in a spiritual dress or uniform, he will feel a bit reserved talking to him about material subject matter or things which degrade our consciousness into the asat, the temporary. Yeah. You do meditation a little bit?
Yeah.
Awesome. So today I ask about spiritual dressing code. Do you think it's like necessary for someone who is practicing spirituality to be dressed in a particular way?
I think
is really interesting to me is like the spirituality aspect. You know,
That's
not
the
so
essence.
Yeah, not like the rituals and stuff.
Yes.
You know, because I think that all of that is just, you know, it's neither here nor there. It's not going to change who I am as a
Yes,
person.
it's like external thing.
Yeah, but
And-
I think that for a lot of people that don't think about things on like a deeper level like that, then it's a good thing because it keeps you from going off the deep end and screwing up your
Yes.
life.
Exactly. And
A lot of people need a ritual to keep them from screwing up.
yeah, or a dress or things like that.
Yeah.
And but what would you say is the effect on like people who like see someone like that?
Oh my God, it's so small.
Yeah, it's moving.
What would you say is the outcome on like outsiders? People who've never heard it or never seen that, maybe, probably.
Well, they probably don't think about it too much, and
Okay.
they probably just don't understand, really. You know? Yeah.
Makes them curious, perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's a good thing.
Yeah, good.
What's your good name, by the way?
Alex.
Number 2, uniform or any dressing code means that you don't necessarily waste time on thinking about what you're gonna wear today. Think about it for a second. We're already wasting so much time in trying to secure so many necessities of life, like where we're gonna eat, where we're gonna sleep, who we're gonna mate with, who we're gonna fight with. If on top of that we put so much time and energy just thinking about these unnecessary things, interferes with your thinking process and your progress is subtly hampered. There's no harm in setting up a routine in your life for the things which are not so important, so you can focus on the things that really make a difference. And this brings me to the third point, which I really wanted to speak about.
Potentially, I think it just depends on the person. If they are to you, then it's essential. I think it's like
Okay.
a personal preference. Like
Yeah,
if you
individual.
feel that it's super necessary and that's how you express yourself, then I think totally go for
Okay.
it and stuff. But I think it's just personal preference.
And you yourself, have you tried before any sort of like a spiritual dressing code or anything like that? Like-
No, because I'm not super spiritual or
Okay.
like religious myself, so
Yeah, okay.
I haven't. But I'm all for people
Okay.
doing whatever.
Like even for Halloween or something? No?
No.
Oh, okay. What was your last Halloween costume?
Oh, it was like a Barbie costume.
okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
More internal than just like a dress.
you can be
And,
spiritual without having to dress in a
Nice.
specific way.
and why do still like the religious and spirit put like an external dress? Why do they do that? Why would you say?
They wanna reflect their way of thinking in the way that they are
Externally.
dressing. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Javier. Have a good day.
Welcome.
Hare Krishna. Dressing code still.
I mean, maybe for them it's like part of their spirituality, but like maybe not everyone who practices spirituality
Okay.
like, feels the same way.
It's like an
so-
individual thing. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much.
Estelle.
Estelle, Hare Krishna, have a good day. Are you ready? Dealing with people without costumes. That's probably the most important point I wanted to touch and sort of why I initiated all this video. The purpose of the dress and what it conveys, in my perception, is something that from the very beginning attracted me to the process of Krishna consciousness. We put so much stress in expressing our uniqueness and individuality through the dress that we're wearing. But we forget that these are all externals and they have nothing to do with our true identity, our spiritual identity. They don't make us unique or individual or what to speak about expressing ourselves. Actually, these costumes limit us and they limit the way how we perceive others. But isn't the dress of a Hare Krishna or a monk or any type of spiritual dress is a costume too? Contradiction. It certainly is. But the difference is that this is the last costume. What does it mean? Let me explain. Taking to a spiritual dress is a sort of a sterilization of the consciousness from all the material and temporary dresses. Any kind of material dress you will take, sooner or later, because of our flickering and changing desires, we'll have to change our dress again and again. But when we take to a spiritual dressing code, we don't just take to the dress, but we take to the internal process of purifying our desires to take another material form. It doesn't mean that we sterilize ourselves or erase the concept of individuality or uniqueness. No, completely not. Quite the opposite. For the first time, we give a clean and pure platform for the soul to exhibit its true individuality and uniqueness, its spiritual nature. What is the use of appearing externally so-called unique, but inside exhibit zero individuality? If we put stress only on what we're gonna wear tomorrow, and not what type of consciousness I'm gonna have tomorrow, we actually misuse our individuality. This point really impressed me about the spiritual culture of Krishna consciousness, which externally might sometimes look pale and simple, and everyone is seemingly doing the same thing. But when you actually get to know who are these spiritual people, who are the devotees, what do they think about, their consciousness, you find so much variegatedness. And this allows you to really connect with the person in front of you, and not just with his dress or with his body. And I guess this is the bottom line that I was trying to convey here. That's for what I experienced this spiritual dress or costume, whatever you call it. It gives me a platform to reach to you, your spirit soul, your spiritual identity, and concentrate on what really important in life, afterlife, spiritual life, and not just wasting time on talking about another temporary thing which will simply cause us frustration. Why temporary things will cause us frustration? Well, perhaps that will be a topic for the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know down in the comments below if you already tried to put a spiritual dress publicly. What was your experience? How did the people reacted? Or simply say what were your thoughts about the video? I'd really like to hear from you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna!
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhus! Oh, just straight from Vaikuntha, just kidding. Yeah, how did you know?
I follow your videos.
Oh, really? Wow! What a nice coincidence. What's your name?
SatvaTov.
Oh, nice to meet you. Ramachandra, Hare Krishna. Thank you for subscribing. And what was the first video you've seen?
You were just preaching.
Do you have any favorite videos so far? Christian Hindus?
I like the one where I think you did like a road trip.
Oh, okay. No money challenge in the Muslim city. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much for following. Hare Krishna. Pretty spiritually today. Straight from Vaikuntha. Anantavala Badas. Oh, I have.
Depends on the situation. If you're comfortable wearing any specific kind of clothes and you do your similar outreach of the holy name or of bhakti, people relate to, okay, this person is comfortable and he's steady in whatever he's doing, and then when they see that, they're immediately just attracted to bhakti.
Nice. You read my mind, Prabhu, because I was thinking to ask actually what is the outcome. So you say that basically if you feel comfortable with your appearance, then people actually they reciprocate.
They see that, okay, this person is happy in the position that he is in.
Nice.
And then naturally they get attracted to bhakti in whatever state, as long as they see you happy and satisfied. If you yourself are self-conscious and whatever and not feeling comfortable in your own position and you're doing outreach, people in general notice that. So it's based on you and how you feel.
Thank you, Prabhu. Ananta Valabha. Thank you so much. All glories to our service here. Gainesville, Florida. Wonderful. There's a wonderful prasadam distribution service going on here in Gainesville, University of Florida. Look at this cool place. Wow. How are you, Prabhus, Matadis? Cool. Hare Krishna.
This one, no, this is sauce. No. The difference is one has cream, one doesn't. So one is regular, one's vegan.
Cream is supreme.
Okay.
And rice is nice, but no rice today.
No, it's almond.
Oh, wow, even better. Have a good day. Hare Krishna. What's
Brian.
Brian, nice to meet you. Hare Krishna.
Nice to meet you too.
I don't know if I showed you the whole plate yet. Look at this monstrous plate. Think I'm gonna handle it? Let me know down in the comments below. Hey, how's the spiritual food stuff? You like?
It's pretty good.
Do you have any favorites so far?
No.
How's the sweet?
Whenever it comes.
You tried the sweet?
Yeah.
Okay. My favorite is the sweets. Always the sweets. Wow, the color was really amazing. Is it legal to have like another scoop?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
You want 2 more?
Yeah, maybe half a scoop. Thank you, Prabhu. Wow, amazing prasadam distribution. This is like the best halwa I ever had. Everyone is ready for some ecstasy. Unknown reason I brought with me pairs of kartals. Never thought they're gonna become handy today, but Krishna has some other plans. Hari bol. Spiritual dressing code, is it necessary?
I don't think so.
Okay, it's like an internal thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Can
And
be.
let's say someone who's not dressed spiritually, what it does to him when he sees someone who is dressed in a particular dressing code?
It could do a number of things based on who that person is and what their personality is, I guess.
See the purposes behind like dressing in a particular way when it comes to spirituality, religion.
I never really thought about that. Maybe just an expression of who you are and how you want to appear and dress, or it can be
Like
even
extension of the self. Like
yeah.
Of our beliefs and
Yeah.
thoughts and consciousness.
Yeah,
Awesome,
exactly.
thank you. And I forgot to ask your name. Sorry.
Kristen.
Kristen, oh, like Krishna, awesome.